We open into a pleasant scene. A mother and a son are watching TV together. They're watching Bozo's Big Top, or Bozo's Super Saturday Morning Circus, depending on what state you lived in.
Mom,
The little boy says.
when I'm a grown-up, do you think I could be a clown too?
Well, the mother says, you sure do a good job of making me smile. It shouldn't be hard for you to make other people smile too.
Thanks, Mom. I'll try really hard. Do you think Dad'll like it?
I'm sure he will. Your dad likes almost everything you do. We flash forward a large number of years. That same little boy, now dressed in a clown outfit, with a bright green mohawk, smiley face painted on his nose, orange t-shirt, blue fingerless gloves, and an oversized pink tie, wearing torn-up jeans and large brown clown shoes. He laughs as he's looking around. Many other clowns are surrounded with him. They all seem to be walking up to a podium where a man dressed as a clown in a graduation uniform is handing out diplomas before giving them a handshake, each one delivering a shock to the person shaking his hand. Man, I can't believe it. Finally! The boy walks up to the podium and he takes his diploma. Smiles, the man handing him the diploma says. You have been one of the best clowns I think we could ever have at this college. Amazing, considering that most places don't even have clown colleges anymore, but you know what I mean. I sure do. Smiles responds. Now, can I get my sheepskin? Please? Sure thing, kid, but you know what you need first. Oh yes, I know. Smiles reaches out his hand. The man handing out the diplomas goes to shake Smiles' hand, but instead of Smiles getting shocked, the teacher does. A shock radiates up his arm as he lets out a cry of pain. How did you do that? The man asks. That's my little clown secret, says Smiles. After the ceremony, Smiles walks back home. He lives in a small apartment, still with his mother. He walks in. Hey, Mom! Guess what? It finally happened! What happened? His mother asks. Remember? Today was the day! I finally graduated from the clown college. What college do you go to again? His mom asked. Remember, Barnum and Bailey Clown College, or International Clown College. Again, it depends on who you ask. But, you know, I finally did it, Mom. I graduated. Now I can make the whole world smile just like you. That's great, honey, his mother asks. Come sit down. Let's watch the TV. We cut to a scene the next day. Smiles is at a child's birthday party. He's twisting a lot of elaborate shapes out of balloons. Alright, kiddo. Now this is what you get. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I think it's a monkey. You, kid, you get a dolphin. Just kidding, I don't know how to make dolphins. Instead, I'm gonna make Vice President, instead, I'm going to twist, President Harry Truman. Who's Harry Truman? The child asks. I don't know, I like to call him Harry Nutsack, though. Smiles laughs as he hands the child the balloon, which has been vaguely shaped into the shape of a person. Alright, kiddies, I hope you had fun. Smiles pinches the small smiley face painted on his nose, which is also the only makeup he has other than a few messy spots he's painted on. Smiles gets into his clown car and begins to drive away, when all of a sudden he gets a phone call. Hello? What? Wait, really? The man on the other end of the phone says that he is a doctor, and Smiles' mother is in the hospital. Oh, yeah, I'll get right down there. Smiles drives to the hospital and goes into the room with his mother. His mother has had an accident. Mom, what happened? Apparently, his mother was trying to climb into the bathtub, but due to her old age, when she slipped, it wound up breaking a few bones. Oh God, Mom, are you okay? I'll be fine, his mom said. Just as long as I have you here to make me smile. Smiles, giggles. Yeah, Mom, I'll always be here to make you smile. A few months pass, and every day Smiles visits his mother in the hospital. But right as it seemed that her bones were healing, she began to slow down. With each day, she seemed to lose memory, as well as some of her strength. The doctors fear now that her old age may be catching up with her, and she might not have long to live. Smiles spends every day visiting his mom. Every single day, he visits her, performing a small clown act to make her smile, until the day came when Smiles arrived, and his mother didn't even remember who he was. He tried to talk to her, but all his mother had to say was, "God, I hate clowns." Sad and defeated, Smiles decided to walk home. Wow, that could have gone better, Smiles says as he walks into his now empty apartment. Another lonely day, I guess. He pulls out a bag of candy and begins to eat it. I should laugh, but I cry, because your love has passed me by. You took me by surprise. I didn't realize that you were laughing. Smiles wakes up to hear his phone ringing. He's passed out on the table. He answers the phone. Hello? On the other end, the doctor has told him that his mother has died. Smiles is understandably heartbroken. Wow. I knew she was getting old, but I didn't expect it to be so soon. Man. So soon after Dad, too. Wow. Just wow. Smiles attends his mother's funeral. On the way home, he remembers that he had a gig that day. So in his car, he changes into his usual clown attire, and he begins to go to the party. Everything goes usual, but this time Smiles' smile is a little forced. He still loves performing for the children, he still loves making people happy, but I doubt anyone would be able to be too happy on the day that they just saw their mother get buried. What am I gonna do now? Thought Smiles. I mean, I'm on my own. I don't have anyone anymore, Smiles thought as he walked. Well, Mom, I guess I should do what you said. I'm gonna make this world smile. Just gotta figure out how. As Smiles was walking home, deciding not to take his car as... No, wait. Sorry, jumbled that up. Smiles goes home. Leaving his car in the apartment, he decides to go for a walk. He walks down the street, trying to think of some way he can make a bigger impact, wishing that his mother could have seen him make a larger number of people happy. As Smiles walks, he hears something. He hears the sound of a young man screaming, begging somebody. What the hell? Smiles thinks. He starts to run around. Wait, hold on, he yells. He runs behind a building to see a man on the ground begging, and a woman holding a gun to his head. "Now you listen here," says the woman. "I'm gonna take your shoes, I'm gonna take your wallet, I'm gonna take whatever bullshit you have on you, and you're not gonna do shit, or else you're gonna have a bullet between your eyes, you understand?" Yes, the man says. Smiles quickly announces,
You might have a bullet between your eyes, but today you've already had a few things between your legs, haven't you?
The woman spins around and points the gun at Smiles. She instantly freezes. "What's the matter?" says Smiles. "You scared of clowns?" He lets out a long, clownish laugh, and the woman screams. She goes to shoot at Smiles, and she hits him in the shoulder. Smiles spins around and falls on the ground. The woman yells, "Fuck this!" and she points the gun at the man again. Smiles watches as the man hands over his shoes, wallet, and all that. He doesn't like what he's seeing, so he gets up and he charges at the woman. He pushes her out of the way and knocks her to the ground. He then holds her down and takes the gun away. The man thanks Smiles, and they call the police. The police come and pick up the woman. "Well, that was an eventful day," Smiles thought as he walks home. Wait a minute. Smiles gets an idea. I just made someone's fucking day. Smiles thinks, what if I can do that every day? I could make the world smile just like Mama wanted me to. That's it. That's all I gotta do. Just doing parlor tricks isn't enough to make this world smile, but saving people and fucking over bad people is a perfect way to. That's what I'll do. I will become a super... even I know damn well I won't be able to be a superhero. I am not good at that goody two-shoes shit. I will be an anti-hero. Smiles thinks as he walks inside. Alright, time to get to work. Smiles watches a ton of YouTube videos on how to make homemade weaponry. He converts most of his clown props into various weapons, putting a brick inside of a rubber chicken, but angling it to where any way he'd hit it, it would still make a squeaking sound. He learns how to extremely turn up the voltage on his hand buzzer, making it about as strong as a dry stun from a taser. He makes a large mallet and several other clown-themed props. He dresses in his clown outfit, and he puts all of his tools and weapons around his waist in a very clown-style, circus-inspired tool belt, which he will use as his utility belt. Alright, fuckers, it's time for Smiles to make this world laugh again. Smiles runs out into the night. He climbs up on top of a building. A bit hard to do due to his portly body type, but he still manages. Alright, looks like my jiggles got in the way, but I still made it. I'm impressed with myself. I haven't climbed something that tall in... ever. Either way, he says as he walks in. I need to work on something. I need to work on my intro. What will I say when I take bitches out? Halt, fiend. I am Captain Dick Handler. Now. FBI, put your hands on my ass. I mean, we're taking it. Fuck. No, that doesn't work either. Ooh, I know. Why don't I just let out a big old laugh? Smiles runs around the city all night, trying to find something to do. It doesn't take him long to hear another scream. He runs towards it, and he sees this thing. There's a woman being shoved to the ground. A dirty man is holding her down. twisting her arm behind her back. It doesn't take long for Smiles to realize exactly what's going on. "Halt, fiend!" he yells, jumping over there.
Now, if you really want to get laid, you could just pay somebody. You don't have to force yourself.
I mean, with you, no one would even get paid to do it, so I kind of understand. If I had a face like that, I'd probably kill myself, to be honest. It's the only fair thing to do. What were we doing again? "Who the hell are you, clown?" the man says. "Listen, buddy, I ain't gonna fight no damn clown. Now you're gonna leave me and my lady alone, got it? Or I'm gonna put this knife in your stomach." "Which stomach?" Smiles asked. I got a big one, so it depends on which part you're going for. I have this side of my stomach, which I preserve for candy, and I have this side of my stomach, which I actually have my tramp stamp that says "Lucky You." You like it? I did it myself. Alright, I'm getting tired of this. Now, I'd like to know, what kind of psycho thinks he can run around in a clown outfit and help people, eh? You ain't got shit to do on me. What are you gonna do, hit me with a rubber chicken? Who do you think you are? Smiles responds with, I'm a goofy goober. Down, you're a goofy goober. We're all goofy goobers. The man looks at him confused. "Put your toys away." "Well, all I gotta say when you tell me not to play, I said no way, no way, no way. I'm a kid, you say. Well, we say I'm a kid, I say it again. And then I say thanks. Thank you very much. So if you thinking that you'd like to be like me, just look inside, the kid you find will set you free. I'm a goofy goober." The man looks at Smiles confused when Smiles pulls the mallet out of the back of his hand. He hits the man upside the head with it and knocks him out. "Oh my God, thank you," the woman says. I think, Mr. Clown." "Call me Smiles, or you can call me Long John Silver." Not because I got any big parts, just because I smell like fish. Thanks, the woman says, as she gets up and walks away. "Now for you," Smiles says. He ties up the man with some rope he brought with him. And over the course of the next few hours, he attempts to hang the man from a streetlight. Not hang him as in by a noose, just tie him up and hang him, kind of like Spider-Man style. He writes "rapist" across the man's forehead, and then runs off into the night laughing. I have a feeling this is going to be the start of something cool. I am Smiles, the world's most heroic clown.